The Hyundai Creta has been one of the most popular products in India coming from the Hyundai stables. And now we have a new one that aims to surpass its predecessor in more ways than one. Now you can read about the Hyundai Creta first drive review on the CarWale website. But what we're going to do now is tell you 5 things that we really liked about the new Creta and 2 things that we didn't. Now I might get killed in the comment section for this, but yes, I do think that this new design is a step in the right direction. Now it might look a little quirky or maybe a little different the first time you lay your eyes on it, but after a while the looks just grow on you.
The split headlamps and tail lamps are Hyundai's new global design language, and so is the cascading grille. Some of the striking elements like the floating roof, split DRLs, character lines on the side, and the quirky looking rear make the new Creta stand out even amongst its rivals. Similarly, the 17-inch multi-spoke alloy wheels gel well with the car's eccentric styling. Dimension-wise, the new Creta is slightly longer, wider, and sits lower than the outgoing model. Overall, the new Creta comes across as a softer and well-rounded design that just takes a little while to get used to.
With a range of automatic options available, we think this manual diesel Creta will be ideal for the chauffeur-driven kind. So let's check out the rear seats.
With the front seat adjusted according to my height, you have plenty of legroom, and it's adequate for 6-footers as well. Headroom is well taken care of too. Now talking about the seat squab, the cushioning is generous. You have good thigh support, and a well-judged backrest recline angle means one can spend a considerable amount of time stuck in traffic comfortably.
Hyundai is known to offer features by the bucket loads, and this new Creta is no different.
So you get a panoramic sunroof, cooled front seats, a powered driver's seat, and a 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system with connected car features. You also get auto headlamps, powered mirrors, all 4 discs, a Bose sound system, smartphone connectivity, tire pressure monitoring system, ambient lighting, wireless charging, integrated air purifier, and BlueLink connectivity.
Now let's talk about the performance. So first things first, this new BS6 Compliant engine is down on displacement and horsepower compared to the older engine. So you now have a 1.5 litre diesel engine mated to a 6-speed manual gearbox, pushing out 113 bhp and 250 Newton meters of torque. Does that mean the new car is underpowered?
The answer to that is no. It might lack the outright grunt of the older engine, but in daily driving conditions, it feels just fine. Power delivery, like with many BS6 diesel engines, is a lot more linear and spread out across the rev range. The result is far greater drivability, especially at low revs. What also helps is the clutch and gear shift action that are both incredibly light and smooth. And for quick overtakes, the strong mid-range does the trick, as you only need to feather the throttle to get going. So it's not the most exciting, but it's very tractable, which means you have to shift gears a lot less than in the older car. Hyundai also claims an ARAI figure of 21.4 km per litre, which is excellent.
Ride quality has always been the Creta's forte, and thankfully it's been carried forward in the new car too.
While it's slightly firmer than the older car, bump absorption is excellent, and the new Creta still manages to glide over undulations with utmost ease. Straight line stability is very good too, and the new Creta makes for an effortless mile muncher.
The Creta has always been a family-oriented car, and it makes no bones about it.
The Creta steering is prone to a dead off-center feel and comes across as pretty lifeless. Hustling it through some bends, body roll is present too. Although it's not alarming, it's enough to keep your enthusiasm in check. So if you're looking for something sporty to drive, you're better off looking elsewhere.
Now the new Creta has very well laid out interiors, but a few things stand out like a sore thumb.
And that's the use of hard plastics in a car which feels otherwise quite premium. We think the use of soft touch materials on the dashboard and door panels would have elevated the overall experience even further.
The new Creta then is a significant step up from its predecessor. Yes, the new engine might lack the earlier diesel's outright grunt, but then it more than makes up for it in terms of refinement and tractability. With a plethora of features, plenty of space and practicality, the new Creta manual diesel is ideal for those looking for lower running costs or a happy chauffeur driven ownership.